The federal government's temporary tax break appears to have aided in slightly decreasing Canada's annual inflation rate to 1.9%. But Albertans are still feeling a major financial pinch. Increases in the price of shelter and gasoline are driving up inflation in our province, and financial uncertainty looms with the threat of U.S. tariffs. Here's Mark Villani.
If you're feeling the sticker shock of your latest credit card bill, like many Albertans, you're not alone.
I noticed an increase in everything.
It's crazy. They say it's going to go down, and it never does. It just always goes up and up.
While Canada's annual inflation rate sits at 1.9%, Alberta's is much higher at 2.5%. Good enough for second place in the country, only behind Manitoba. The biggest increases are being felt at the gas pumps.
Never filling it up fully just because of the prices, they shift all the time.
Gasoline prices are up 18% in the province compared to the same time last year. Economists say much of that has to do with the removal of a provincial fuel tax holiday last April that led to a 13-cent per liter increase. In Alberta, higher gas prices translated to higher energy prices too, a 6.5% yearly uptick. That trickled over to shelter costs, rising another 4.8% annually as well.
That reflects, record immigration to the province, interprovincial migration, leading to a tighter housing market.
Megan Reed with Vibrant Communities Calgary says Calgarians living below the poverty line are still spending roughly 30% of their income on shelter. VCC's latest report shows Alberta's $15 minimum wage is tied for lowest in the country with Saskatchewan. Here, it's 63% lower than the average living wage. Add in the looming threat of tariffs from the United States, and there's even further concerns of financial constraint.
Which means that people aren't donating as much, which means that people are not spending as much, and that uncertainty could cause a trickle-down effect to the people who it's going to impact most, and those are people that live in poverty.
And while food inflation holds steady, the double whammy of impending tariffs and another carbon tax increase this April could change that.
I would expect that uncertainty is getting priced into the contracts, particularly for fruit and vegetables that will be coming in from the southern U.S. at this time of year.
And Mark joins us now live. So, Mark, the Bank of Canada has a big decision to make next month.
Yeah, that's right, Sarah. They're going to have to decide whether or not to make another cut to their key interest rates or not. Now, the temporary tax holiday, that certainly did help some provinces like Ontario lower their inflation rates. But here in Alberta, we don't have HST, we only have GST, so we didn't feel it as much. Now, some economists say they do expect the central bank to hold off on another cut overall for right now. But again, uncertainty around 25% U.S. tariffs, that could really change things, could put some upward pressure on inflation, and we could see some future reductions as well. So we'll have to see. Big decision coming up in March.
All right, Mark Villani reporting. Mark, thank you.